Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's update day. A very simple update, of course. Give me my 300 lunacy. Because we can take a look here. Wishing Cairn Don's in the game now. Interesting stuff. I'm very curious to see what the numbers are for this ego, because it's either going to be decent or, like, pretty garbage, depending on just how the actual numbers, as far as status effects go. That's the main thing. Gotta do the normal stuff. And as per usual, I'll do the daily extractions. If I get really lucky, I might hit the 1.3% chance to get the ego from one of these, but I don't particularly expect it. I'll just do it, for the sake of it. And if not, I'm just gonna shard it. I'm gonna run really low on boxes, and I'm definitely gonna need to get back on the super heavy mirror dungeon grinding soon in order to make up for it. But that's fine. I enjoy it. Yeah, we've got an equal chance from all of these daily extractions, though, because it's an ego. I've got every other ego. We've got the solid 1.3% chance from every single one. Let's see if we get lucky on the main one, though. Possible. Oh? That's a 3-star. Well, that's cool. It's not what we want, but, sure, I'll take 50 Sinclair shards. It might matter. And now I can just throw in 250 Dawn shards. That'll work. Actually got fairly lucky there with what we got. And now standard fare ego. There you go, Wishing Cairn. Give it to me. We'll have enough to actually... I can be silent for those. Now let's make our wishes. I wish for this rock to smite thee true and willing. Of course. It is a test, that doesn't look right. I don't know. Oh yeah, we get a funny quote. What do we get? Oh, wrong button. I wish for this blank. Okay. Fitting enough. I wish for this contract to smite thee true and willing. There we go. We've been running the contract recently because it's pretty funny. Yeah, new ego for Dawn. Dawn's first ego in a long time. Wishing Cairn. It looks weird to have a sloth ego on Dawn. Okay, there has been one. It's already 3 bleed count. That's not bad then. Get the passive. Yep. Little upgrade. 4 bleed count now, and we can upgrade it again. And it stays on 4 bleed count. Okay, that's decent. I still have some Dawn shards left over because I got really lucky with that box opening. Yeah, so 3 target, 18 plus 9, 20 sandy cost. 2 Wrath, 2 Sloth, 1 Pride. Interesting. Don't know how to feel about that, especially if we're running a Tremor team, which I kind of want to try. But yeah, 4 Bleed Count, 5 Tremor, 2 Paralyze. That one's on heads. Corrosion, Tremor Burst. On crit, Tremor Burst. On crit, inflict 8 bleed. Hails hit for Tremor Burst. On hit, Tremor Burst, then reduce target's Tremor count by 2. So, a potential 3 Tremor Burst. It is a 24 minus 10 roll, though, so nothing too special there. And gain 2 poison, 2 poison count when defeating enemy with bleed 3 times per turn. Not a bad passive. Resistances, resist sloth, weak to gluttony and gloom, sure. Yeah, not really much else to look at. It's an ego, there's not a lot to say about it, other than to just roll with the run, I think. And see how much we can do. I could try running bleed instead of tremor, but I figured I should do tremor because I did bleed relatively recently. Don't want to tread on the same ground too much. Yeah, we can do this. And what do we get? Not interesting. Yeah, you know what? Oh, I chose Tremor for the last run. Why did I choose Tremor for the last run? That was a bad move on my part. That's fine. Well, jump cut time. I'm gonna get the EU gift I want. There we go. That didn't take too much longer. Bella Truth, Nixie Divergence, of course, are what we need in order to fuse the, oscillation. What is it called? Coupled oscillation. That's the one. So we're starting with those, and Green Spear because it's nice. More Tremor. Tremor team I have already selected. Oh yeah, Star's Downpour, of course, too. Just gonna roll with this. I could switch stuff out if I wanted to, because I'm not actually gonna use a lot of these IDs. But I have the Tremor team selected, and I really don't care about the Starlight too much at this point. We spend 850 to get all those bonuses from the Wish of Stars, and we'll get 850 back by just doing the rest of the week's runs. Yeah, what else do we want? We want some poise stuff, especially if we want to get the triple Tremor Burst off on Dawn. Definitely could be worthwhile. We're definitely want to upgrade Downpour, upgrade Bell of Truth. I'm not actually going to make the Fusion Gift. Well, I could, and I could get the 4 Stagger stuff going, I think it's just kind of less interesting than just having Bellatrix ++ and Nixie Divergence, in my own opinion. The Fusion Gift is less Tremor focused than just sticking with what it normally is, in my personal opinion. So we're doing that. I forgot to change the team up. I don't know why we have you. I'll probably not use you. You are a Tremor unit technically, but only very technically, because you are more so a Rupture unit. Although you do have Tremor Burst in your skill 3. I guess that's the important thing. We really want more ideas of Tremor Burst on their skill 2, especially if our plan is going to be to spam. I guess it really isn't that bad of an option because you can just spam Legerdemain for a cheap spammable Tremor Burst. So maybe I'll roll with him. I'll have to think about who I'd be giving up in exchange. I don't know. We'll probably also use the Wishing Cairn once we get to the boss. That'll be funny. I wish the Awakening had at least a single Tremor Burst on it, but I see that could be asking a little bit too much, so I'm not too concerned. Bunch of Tremoring. And you guys should die easily enough. We get our sanity up fairly decently this first fight. Love to see it. There we go, nice. Event? Cool. Sure, can anyone do this? You can. Alright, looks good. Just need to get 2 out of 3. At 37 sanity, easy enough to do. Then we get the Barbed Snare. It doesn't help us too much. It's Rupture. We could get some Rupture stuff going on if we are going to use Rosebanner Gregor. Who would we replace him with, though? That's the question. I don't like you. Like, you do have a skill 2 Tremor Burst, but only if you have enough Tremor count. Which could happen, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure Molar Yisong is fine. I think I might just genuinely rather have Rosebanner Gregor. Because we have got Sloth build-up, we've got Gluttony build-up, we could just start spamming Legerdemains for the Tremor Bursts. If we need to. Yeah, I'm down. Zany play on my part. You are also level 40 for some reason. Everyone's level 40 in the team except for you. Some of them, that was intentional. Like, I know I leveled up the N-Corp Dawn for this run because she's got the Wishing Cairn. I'd like her to be decently leveled. This is the ID that fits our Wishing Cairn best right now, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Daring Decision, get to max sanity, or near enough. And we'll do a lot in the process. Raxton scores is a double Tremor Burst. Good stuff. I guess the hope is we can probably get both the Bell and the Downpour to ++ with our starting cost, right? We've got a decent bit, like 600, 700-ish. Not as much as we wanted like the full rest bonus, but I guess that's something I could have considered beforehand. That's fine. Yeah, we just tell you guys. But I think we get rest stop next node, so we'll be able to do all that sort of stuff there. See what we want to upgrade. Nice. I like Tremor. I don't run Tremor teams a lot because I don't find the Tremor units great for Tremor. I don't know. They're great for doing a lot of damage. I feel like it's hard to get the Tremor stuff going. Yeah, we got 1,000 cost. We're going to be pretty set here. So Battle of Truth we get to ++ because this is why it's so much better than the Fusion. 2 Fragile this turn and next turn every time you get a Tremor Burst once per skill. That is good. Downpour make it so there's going to be even more Tremor stuff. Figure 2 Tremor Bursts on all enemies at turn ends now. Because, you know, why not? Nixie Divergence. First time start of a wave and then we increase it to being more Tremor and Envy does even more Tremor. Might as well. Green Spirit, even more Tremor when we use Tremor stuff. Like, this one thing alone and we already are in such a great spot. And the coupled oscillation would have done so much less for us than just taking those fusions. Sure, it would have been cheaper, because it wouldn't have spent so much cost, but I don't think cost is really that big of an issue, usually. It's important to have it, of course, though. Me, okay. Should be fine. Just look at how much Tremor they all start at. Thanks to the combination of a Downpour and Nixie Divergence. It's a lot. Enough that if we get Reverberation, they will immediately get like some of the debuffs. I think not all of it. You need 20 to get the full benefit from Reverberation, which will not take very long to happen. Especially when every single tremor attack inflicts a bunch of tremor randomly scattered between the enemies, think the green spirit. Envy attacks are even more tremor. Yeah, look at that. Good stuff. Alright, I wanted to use the ego here. I forgot about that. Oh, they're not all going to be dead immediately. None might get lucky and be able to use it on Shmi too. Is it a Pierce? Or is it a Blunt? I actually didn't see what damage type her ego is. That's something I really should have looked at, you know, beforehand. But I didn't think about that. Either way, it would make sense, I think. It might be like a Pierce Awakening Blood Corrosion or something. What is it? Wishing Cairn. It's a Blunt. Yeah, it makes sense. Missing the animation. Alright, well, we'll throw that in here, though, so we can see it. And we'll overclock it. Might as well, for the funny. And that is the triple Tremor Burst trap. We can only get 2 because we don't have Poise yet. We'll have to hope we get something for Poise. And yeah, you got heads, so that means you only get a single Tremor Burst. That's fine, because you grab a rock and you beat them over the head with it. Classic Dawn behavior. A couple Tremor Bursts going on there. Just a few. And they should all die easily enough, yeah. I think Dawn gets a kill on the bottom one, though. Yeah, that's good. Get some Sandy back up in exchange for the Sandy you lost using the Crota Wishing Cairn. And we'll use the actual Awakening one at some point. I don't know how much we're actually going to use at this run. It's a mirror done in 3 hard, so focusing on an ego can only be done so much. And I mean, we can take Sticky Muck here. For defense level from Piercing Gluttony. Perversion's more resources, but a lot of enemy HP up. Yeah, I think I'll take Sticky Muck. That's fine. That works for me. Now we get our shop. Not a lot here. We want to get more Tremor Bursts, though. Oh, that's tempting, actually. Do we want to throw Ryoshi on the team? If we had another skill 3, it could be worthwhile. I think it's more worthwhile to focus on someone else, though. Gonna get you again. Special Contract is really good. Yeah, I gotta take it, I think. We can get Gregor another skill 3. That's something, yeah. Sure thing, we can commit. Skill 2 to skill 3, yeah. We'll do that. I don't want to spend too much on him. Just so he's got more Tremor Burst, so he's a bit better of a member of the team, right? That was the main goal. One of the people we're actively using get them more Tremor Bursts. And to maximize that. Because we'll get a couple Tremor Bursts off. Yeah, a couple. I'm trying to think, what bosses are really good at... What final bosses suffer a lot from being tremored? I think a lot of them definitely could suffer from tremor. I don't know. They're all staggered, not really a shocker. I don't know, my farm empties is probably not great for us, because, you know, that 10 protection, we are not going to be able to get around that. We're just going to have to actually play around its gimmick a little bit. We might be able to tremor and kill, like, I know if you have the contract and stagger Ida, she basically instantly dies, potentially just straight up instantly dies and not even basically. I don't know, it's been a bit. I still haven't seen Silt Current in Mirror Dungeons, or Fey Lantern. Either of those could be funny. Actually, Tremor's probably insanely good in Fey Lantern, right? There's like so many stagger thresholds once you actually reveal the main part of the route. So if you can like get through all 3 of those in one turn and just stagger plus the enemy, stack a bunch of fragile in the process, like that would be really good. Also, good to know that Downpour does not trigger the Bell of Truth. That is very good info. I thought it didn't beforehand. I don't know why. They might have changed it, or maybe it's like maybe it needs to be plus, or at least plus. That makes sense because it counts with Tremor's last turn, so I think you need to have the unupgraded Bell in order for Downpour to actually trigger the fragility. Good stuff though, especially when you get the suppress off Ruina, the 5 additional fragility on the target. This guy's capped his fragility. Same it caps at 10, but also it makes a lot of sense that it caps at 10. Yeah, these poor fools. Run might just be a sweep if things go well. We don't need to speak a little too early, though, because that's an easy way to get ourselves killed. Because those floor 5 enemies are still going to be a huge hassle, even if they are going to be staggered relatively quickly. We need to survive that long. We just say maybe that's where Wishing Cairn will come into play. Perversion, more resources, good. For the ego spam potential. And then do we have more Pierce or Blunt? Blunt, probably, right? Yeah, we've got a decent bit of Pierce, too. We don't have a single slash attack, though, right? Yeah. Oh, no, we've got... That's right, we've got you. Oh, and your skill 1 is slash. Right. That makes sense. But yeah, no, mostly Blunt, decent bit of Pierce, a little bit of slash. But yeah, Blunt Weak is definitely the way to go. And here's some slash weak enemies. Anyways, unfortunately, unless we want to use the weight up, we're not going to make the use of it. That's fine. We don't really need to make use of it. I guess we also might want some charge stuff for Rodion. They get like a lightning rod or something, and then she'll be set for charge basically the entire time. Staggered, nice. No shocker there. I also should probably consider playing around Faust Mastech instead of just playing whatever. Like, you know, turn 1 you use the skill 1 or block, depending on what you can do. Turn 2 you use the skill 2 and a skill 1 slash block, and then you can use the skill 3 next turn. That sort of thing. That's like the rough pattern you want to go for. I've just been spamming the strong deck. We also don't really need the mass attacks from Faust right now. From Regret Faust. A little overkill. I mean, it's always overkill, though, so not really a shocker. I hope the inevitable Update 5 gives N-Corp Don like a Tramburst on the skill 3, though. That would be fun. I don't think it'd be necessary, but it looks like the kind of attack that should Tremorburst at least a little bit, right? I don't think I'm insane for saying that. Just beating Enio with the hammer like a couple times, and it's just a bunch of nails. Anyways, we got some Inquisitors now. We can Tremor these guys, definitely. You take the counter. You hit the other guy. Yeah, that'll work. Rev up. Metallic ringing. Some favorites isn't the best, but that's fine. I believe. I mean, that's a power of belief, isn't it? Quite a powerful thing. And then Rev Up loses the Clash, which is unfortunate, because you actually need to... You don't get enough charge to use your skill 2 next turn unless you win the Clash. You're staggered anyways, though, so it doesn't matter, huh? That's fine. We'll still get some stuff going on here. Stack a little bit of Tremor, make sure they're in a nice position to get Tremor Bursted a bunch. Their Incision also does a fair bit of Tremor Bursting, so that's nice, too. Yeah, you're staggered already, before we even triggered the staggers from Downpour. You two, you guys are almost staggered as well, huh? If you Fanatical Judgment you probably do just straight up get staggered. Yeah, we'll do that then. Don't have to worry about the counter then. Are you sure? Something like this will work. That's good Tremor Count Infliction. Not that we really need Tremor Count Infliction, I don't think. You can really just go for strong attacks and enemies will die very brutally. We don't even need a Tremor team with this build. That's the funniest thing. Like, the Tremor is doing itself. Like, they're all getting 4 fragility every turn anyways. We could just be running, like, a meta team with this stuff, and we'd still be getting a huge advantage. Especially since we're not even using the Fusion Gift. We don't need to be running a Tremor team to trigger the effect of the Ego Gift, because we didn't even make the Fusion Gift. If I wanted to, I could just go and, like, grab Grip Sinclair, add him to the team, and it'll work. The Tremor part side of things will work about as well as it did before that. Did I even attack that turn? Did I auto that? I don't remember selecting skills. Did I just... I think I just turned my brain off entirely there. Funny. I need to deal more damage? Absolutely. Broken Roller doesn't do much for us, but we can handle that. And we can take tomorrow's fortune so we get more options. Good stuff. Another rest stop here. Don't really think there's anything to upgrade. No, it's only Barbed Snare. Do we have anything we have to use? No, none of these are sloth, are they? No. That's fine. If we had multiple sloths that we could use, get more tremor ego gifts. Really all we want is reverberation, I think. I don't know if there's anything else that really helps us in tremor stuff. There's some stuff that could be good, but reverberation is the only thing that comes to mind. I haven't really made the most of reverberation, like, ever, so I'd like to be able to actually, like, see it in action a fair bit for once. And we suppress you. There's 7 for agility this turn alone. And we're gonna try and burst that guy again. Tremor burst. Tremor burst. Yeah, good stuff. It's very obvious. They're all staggered. What if they got Carmilla? What if we got Carmilla plus? We don't get another rest stop into the final floor, I don't think, so, you know, that's a long ways away from being a potential option. And it's not going to be worth it by that point, really. Yeah, no. It's too late for a Carmilla plus, but imagine that. Like, the enemies would get staggered, like, so instantly. We could just defend for a turn and they'd pretty guaranteed be all staggered, I feel like. Depending on the enemy. There's some enemies that have a little further away stagger bars, but it would be insane. Undeniably so. What about Gregor to block or something? It shouldn't matter. He gets countered. It doesn't barely anything. He gets weak to it, though, so I guess it isn't barely anything, but... Meh. Victory. Okay, we'll take the folks encounter. Sounds good. Fight some Pekatule. Right. What's the plan here? Who can you clash? Dak managed to work on one of these random guys, right? Yeah, like that'll work. Don't know why I said it like that. But, I mean, it will work, so I'm not wrong. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll prepare for the next turn. That's fair. One of these, and then exchange it decently here. Yeah, seems good. We have used Wishing Cairn once, by the way. Just in case you haven't been keeping count. And then it was a corrosion and we got heads, so we didn't even get the best possible outcome. If we went for the skill 1 on Faust, the next turn we can get the mass attack on our skill 2. It's a nice little benefit. And suppress does a lot here. Yep, 3 HP on that guy. Shame we don't have a way to do physical damage with Tremors, but we don't really need to. Tremor is all about just debuffing them. Tremor has never been about direct damage. Now, there are some things that give some direct damage. Oh, that's right. I need Molar. I need Molar Yisong on the team because of his passive, right? He's got the insanely goated passive. I completely forgot about that. Oh, I'm going to need to fix that. Hopefully none of you guys have, already, typed a comment being like, oh, you're forgetting that he's actually goated. Okay, but you are right, though. I did just completely forget he might actually be goated. Whenever with, like, Tremors, it's just more fragile, right? Or no, it's defense level down. Not quite fragile, but that's still really good. Especially if we can get them... Oh, we don't have Melty Eyeball. That's what we really need. Yeah, that's right. Melty Eyeball gives us even more benefits with Tremor. Stacking defense level down in the process. Yeah. Okay. Might have some changes to make to the team then, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit. We did change Gregor's skills already, but I'm not too attached to having him on the team. Now that I remember the passive. Your 4 passive isn't good, right? Oh, when I have the lowest actually features reversed. Okay, I think it's you, right? I think you're the lowest. I'm pretty sure like there's something funny going on where she's actually got lower HP than most other units. Yeah, like 165 here, 164 here, just for the sake of this passive. Like 1 defense level down for 4 stagger that she'll raise, max 3 for 1 enemy every turn. I think if we have him on the team though, it's a better passive, right? Guess we'll see then. Sounds good though. You resist the gloom, but you should die to this anyways. Yep, easily. Yeah. Apologies, Molar Yisong enjoyers. He's just... I like Rose Vanner Gregor. He's cool design-wise, and, mechanically, I think he's decent. Oh, sure, we can take Illusory Hunt, too, for more damage. Why not? Why wouldn't we? I mean, grab this for even more damage, god. Can we get more events? This is charged second turn, technically. So this helps Rodion, I guess. We lose some SP for it, but that's fine. Yeah, let's see. Your passive, if I'm not mistaken, is... Yeah, if on trigger Tremorburst on enemy inflict 1 defense level down per 4 stagger threshold raised. Yeah. I don't see the passive. The support passive is actually better, isn't it, huh? Because this requires... Does this require you to do it? Or is it anyone? I don't remember. 5 for 1. Yeah. I think this is... Yeah, we'll just stick with the support passive, actually. I'm getting mixed up. Your passive is this one. I might be forgetting something. It's only when Yi-San gets the Triumph Burst off, though, which is not great. I'd rather have it on the support passive, make it so whenever you get the Triumph Burst, right? I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it when we're already doing insanely well as it is. Oh, we lose the Daring Decision. We win these, actually. I lied. Apologies. I have to use a bit of defense level down already. Yeah. Some of that's actually just from her, though, right? Something like that. Daring Decision might just do that as well. Some defense level down. I don't remember. Well, it's been a while since I've done any sort of, like, actual Tremor runs, it feels like. It's just a very weird status effect. Kind of what it comes down to. Weird status effect that's in a questionable spot. Better than it has been in the past. That's for sure. It's very usable. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Yeah, you just demolished that guy. I'm not that shocked. Clip of Sky Moth also uses that damage. Does it count contract? I wasn't paying attention. Does it count contract for total damage for skills? It might. I assume it does, yeah. Probably, which means contract goes towards the Scarlet Moth. Which is funny. Oh, and Dawn loses her clash, that's alright. A little bit of damage, not too much. Yep. Moth's sure to just kill someone. There we go. Now we get to fight the boss on this. Do we get a shop first or shop next floor? Yeah, shop next floor. Okay. That is the wolf. Who we can probably tremor the body to like an insane degree, right? I'm just thinking about it. Like normally the body is like pretty hard to stagger like immediately. Yeah, anyone who doesn't have an immediate tremor burst, I'll throw something out. We got that Fresno Corrosion, that's really good for the tremor stuff. We'll save that so we might be able to mass stack some things. Same with that. Get that suppress. You don't have anything you can do. Yeah. I guess just throw this on. You'll clash. You can clash 2 fairly safely. You can clash 2 fairly safely. And now we will do it like this, I believe. Yeah, so we also target some other parts of those mass attacks. This seems good. Yeah, seems very good. We are clashing everything. I was expecting to just have to do a bunch of one-sided, but no, we can actually just clash a bunch. We're not using Dawn's ego though. When maybe we should be. You know, commit. Yeah, Liger Domain, because that's good for Tremor, on top of being just good in general. Not doing a lot of things that really stack a lot of Tremor, though. I guess I have noticed that. That's fine. This'll do some Tremor, yeah. And then Daring Decision, more Tremor. Waiter, more Tremor, please. Yeah. There's the stagger. 10 for agility already because of how many turn bursts we're going for. Which means 10 for agility next turn, guaranteed. Yeah. 30 for agility across the entire creature. Screenshot that for the bit. Oh no. I think I misclicked something. I should probably do it here though, to really put the bit on. Max 100% really adds to it. But we could get more is the thing, because that's not max tremor on it. Max tremor everybody. Yeah, that's 6 on these two parts and 8 on this one. Max on this part, of course, but still, there's so much potential for more. I sound insane, but I am insane, so it fits. Yeah. I mean, not much else to do than just kind of go all out. Attack as much as we can. Unfortunately, we got a Tails on Rhodey on there, so she didn't get more coins on her skill, too. That's fine. The additional sloth damage is also palpable there with the Tremor. With, Otis. You've been staggered again. Alright. Body's just doing nothing. Well... I mean, what else do we do here? Funny stuff. I'm just screenshotting these numbers because I like taking screenshots of these things and showing it to my friend who's only gotten into Limbus lately. So we can just see how stupid things can get in the dungeons, because he doesn't do a lot of dungeons yet, but I want him to, because I've got a problem. Interesting. I mean, I guess we should base it on the negative effects. Definitely not the max HP increases. Those are rude. Could take Overload. I do like Overload. Yeah, I'll take it. None of these gifts help too much, so I'll stick with the Compass. Let it be swallowed by the sea. Oh, and we increase damage to staggered enemies. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. Yeah, we got our shop here. Grand welcome, not bad. Lithograph, not... Yeah, we kind of need some healing, actually, looking at some of our HP values. We'll take that. And then I guess if we see anything sloth... no. Oh, Faust. Get more skill 3s on Faust, yeah. Couple things we're still rolling for. Carmilla, I guess, is one of them, sure. Makes sense? No. Matter coin actually is a good pick take too, so I might take that as well. Yeah, give that to me, and then one more refresh maybe? No, we can't afford it. Alright. Then we wait. Full Nerd might be nice for getting more cost, but we'll be fine. Just gotta hope we encounter the Toad on this floor or something. That would be nice. This is more defense level down stacking on single coin attacks, which we've got a decent bit of. Not a lot, but a decent bit of. Ooh. Scary stuff going on there. We'll be fine. It's not the final floor yet, so we don't need to ego everything. Yeah, they're not having a fun time, are they?
공격 능력 평가? 양호.
제대로 꽂혔는데.
Yeah, I didn't say a lot for that fight, and that's because I was sending some of those screenshots I took to my friend. Let's see how he reacts. How tomfoolerous this is.
걱정 마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면
I'm quite curious to see how he could react. Don't know how he would, you know. Okay, his response is a phrase I do not get the bit. That's what his response is.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을
We love a tremor, don't we?
적확한 한압이었어.
지금은 기세를 다시 잡았군요.
뭐 위기에 강하다.
More attacks.
교전
Yep, we're good.
시작합니다.
Still no sign of reverberation, but that's fine. In time, right?
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하자.
그러니 알아서 잘 피해.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
And there's victory. Good stuff. Oh, event. Excellent. We'd love to see it. Frog? No. This is poise, which isn't bad for us. If we actually... Once again, I keep on saying, focusing on, the Wishing Cairn, which really does not seem like I'm actually going to focus on it. That might be what you're thinking.
천천히.
And if you're thinking that, you're probably right. Yep. And it's simple as that.
탈출 개체 확인.
Don't have much else to add. Oh, we lose those actually. Wow. That's a shocker. And it really shouldn't be a shocker. I keep on taking bad clashes and just being like, we'll be fine. Lithograph's just gonna heal us a bunch. We're just gonna heal a bunch from staggering these guys so frequently. You're actually doing a bad clash. Now, luckily, you've got your Tremorburst Ego. This one is a Tremorburst too, but only on crit, so Holiday. Yeah, why not? The one use for Holiday is on a Tremor team. Isn't that sad? Like, I mean, it's SP healing, which isn't bad. You're giving up a 7-target mass attack for it, though. Oh god, my friend sent a video. I don't even know if I want to play that, because then the audio is going to come... Yeah, no, I'm not going to play it. You're just going to have to trust that he sent a video and it's a guy in a suit. And there's, like, some music playing. Probably copyrighted music, if I had to guess. Knowing him.
지금은 기세를 다시 잡았군요.
뭐 위기에 강하다. 그런 거야?
Anyways. That increased damage of staggered enemies really helps a lot. If nothing else in the final rest up, we should upgrade that. Because we can increase it to, like, what? Like, I think 15% increased damage, 30% with sloth attacks. So it's currently 10% increased, 20% with sloth attacks. Well, we do have a lot of good sloth attacks, because, sloth and tremor go hand in hand. So most of our attacks are non-sloth, statistically, even on a sloth-focused team. Sure, we'll take phlebotomy. We get an event here, and then we do the fight. Okay. We can get homeward, I'll take it. It's more healing, that's important. And Fairy Gentleman. This guy is getting staggered. That's for sure.
오케이. 작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네, 입감 양호합니다.
Do you want to just go all out on the body or the arm? I kind of want to go all on the body to be funny, right? Like, does that sound logical enough? I'm gonna corrode Wishing Cairn. Yeah, it's gonna hit all that. That's good. At least one Tremor Burst, potentially more, to be really funny. Trigger Tremor Burst. Trigger Tremor Burst. You don't trigger Tremor Burst, so you're gonna Holiday instead. Can you get multiple things? You could, theoretically. You don't have any Tremor Burst, you can do this. Actually, you do, through Present Version. Well, let's do a little bit of manipulation real quick. Alright. You need to be a little bit more silly about that. Yeah, like that. And like that, and that'll probably work. I think there might be, like, an issue with how I do it. That being, I think if you cancel the attacks, it might actually, like, not do it like this, but I don't know. We'll try it.
방금은
Head, so that's only a single tremor burst. Unfortunate. I was hoping. We were max sanity though, so I'm not. It's the kind of thing that shouldn't surprise me too much, and it doesn't surprise me too much. At least it's multiple tremor bursts.
전술의 승리네요.
Oh, we do it again. Oh, we get heads again, though. That's unfortunate. Next turn, we might corrode again. See if we get lucky there. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad for the tremor. Actually, the body's almost out of tremor count, yeah. Might have went a little too hard on that.
확인 사살.
Effervescent Corrosion should be more tremor count. I don't think Holiday or Effervescent Corrosion reduce tremor count, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're just pure tremor bursts, and Effervescent Corrosion actually gets tremor count up a bit. So we might be fine. But because we're using a lot of the egos and stuff, we're not getting as much tremor actually inflicted as I'd like. That's alright, though. Effervescent Corrosion might change that. Yeah, a little bit of tremor count.
꽤 끈적거리거든.
That's good.
절대 피할 수 없을걸?
Because he resists blunt, all basically all of our attacks keep on getting resisted, like, till the very end, so that's fine. I mean, you get staggered. That's unfortunate. That's alright. How close is the body being staggered, though? Decently. Yeah, that's decent. You've got Tremor Burst. That's right, Snagger Fin. Almost forgot. I was like, do you have a Tremor Burst? And you do. You actually do. I don't have a lot of Tremor there, though. Funnily enough. Do you have enough? You do, okay. Good to know. It does reduce tremor count. Don't like that too much then. Might go for a Legger Domain instead. Might try another one of these corroded Wishing Cairns. Yeah, we can clash for that, nice. And then you can't do too much here, so you're just gonna prevent Dawn from being whacked too much. Alright, that'll work. Sounds good. We get this tremor. We love it. Because if we break the body first, the reason why I'm focusing on the body, in case you can't tell, is because I want the contract to trigger on the body by staggering the body before we stagger the arm, which might happen. We might do too much. We're using too many mass attacks that might hit, you know, both. So I don't know if it's the best, if it's going to work how I'm hoping it does. Looks like the reused Snagger Poon did hit the body again, though, so that's good. More Tremor Burst. More Tremor as well. Variation Compression, you got a Tails. Alright. Never mind, I was gonna say, you know, more. But no, it wasn't more. Bad. Come on. Heads again. That's unfortunate. The single Tremor Burst every time we've used it so far. You're at neutral sanity too, so it was like 50-50-ish, but... Alright. That's okay. We did stagger the arm though, so the contract turned on the arm anyways. That's fine. Body's gonna get staggered here. We're just gonna go all out on the body with our normal attacks now. And that should be fine. Yeah. You're weak to pride. Some attack range staggers you. Good stuff. This is also going to be pretty good stuff. This lets rack up some scores. Yeah, there's the stagger plus. That's pretty good. Really making sure we hit the body a lot. I think next turn's the turn when you would start attacking us, right? Or is it? I don't know if it is, actually. I think next turn is when you would start attacking us. Well, you don't get the chance to either way, because we do just kill you there. Very convenient. And on to the final floor we go. Now, give me the eye. Give me the Blubbering Toad's eye. The melty eyeball. Please? Would be very kind of you. Nope, no dice. Alright, what do we take here? Max plus 25% is awful. Max 50%, 10%, 10%. Probably one of these. God, yeah, no, all of these are awful. All of these are really awful. Do we give them the defense level plus 6? Do we really do that? Or do we give them the final power? We'll give them the final power plus 3, I think. No, we want the first aid kit. Okay. We'll run with this. Anything good? Nope. Alright. We'll take Bloody Gadget then. Damage up. Okay, this is a little dicey looking, but that's okay. Faust, you can get another skill 3 potentially. Not that it matters too much. No, we want to reroll, I think. Rodion, you get another skill 3. That's a good thing, I think. There's reverberation. Okay, excellent. If they have 20 temper potency, they're gonna get paralysis. That's good. We could also upgrade that theoretically, but not till the end of the story. We gotta make. Oh no, I didn't mean to refresh that. Oscillating bracelet. Oh, oscillating bracelet's there. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll throw Barb Snare. That'll work. This will give us more tremor potency, just in general, which is really nice, because we've been kind of lacking on the potency side of things. We're not taking a risky Pierce encounter. No, give me the blunt. Probably K-Corp guys or N-Corp guys or something. Shouldn't be anything too scary, but we're gonna need to ego. Yeah, K-Corp guys it is. Okay, you're mostly defending, though. That's nice. Oddly nice, really. I'll throw it over to boss to start getting some damage off. Yeah, it'll work. Alright. God, high rolling defenses is rude. We lost with Art of Blossom Star. I should have checked. Did we have actually bad chances of winning that and I just wasn't paying attention? I don't know if I actually looked at the chances of winning when I chose that Art of Blossom Star. Very well could have just been entirely my fault. Oh, this Pride Resonance actually is not bad. I'll go for it. These guys don't do enough damage for me to be too concerned. I'm willing to take some risky clashes against them, I think. No, yada yada, overconfidence is a slow, insidious killer. It's something I say a lot, and that's because it is very true. It is also a Darkest Dungeon quote, a game I have not beaten, but I have played like 10 hours of, and will return to one day, maybe. It's got a lot of Ruina mods, who knows. Tempting. Wave 2. Alright. Bad clashes, we will ego. Better get E-going. E-going. E-gone. Alright. We hit 2 people, that's decent. Oh yeah, we're actually using Awakening Wishing Cairn here, which means we're gonna get tails this time. No, we got heads. Okay, here it is. We love rocks. We love throwing rocks at people. So, you know, more egos that just involve throwing rocks at people is a very welcome addition, I think. 4 HP left on you. Oh, the reused Wishing Cairn. Yeah, now we get a tail in the reused Wishing Cairn. Fair enough. We did kill that one guy, though, so that's nice. Unleashed violence. Unleash your violence, indeed. If you so desire to unleash violence, then who am I to stop you? Right? Dragon scores an enemy that's already almost dead, alright. Yeah, we're gonna have better chance of winning clashes than it says, because the good thing about Reverberation is it adds the paralysis once you actually, after you select your move. So it calculates the moves as if there's no paralysis. I guess enemies that are negative coins might be awful. The bosses that are we'll possibly see have a lot of negative coins and therefore make Reverberation super bad for us. Is Blind Obsession, the actual Silk Current version, is that a negative? It might be. Well, we'll see in time. The rabbit asks, I forget which one's the option. I think it's duck, right? No, it's probably rabbit. I think it's rabbit. Yeah, I think I chose the wrong option. Darn. I gamed myself. Yeah, we get 50 cost at least. That's something. And now we're forced to take a Pierce encounter. The horrors. It's not risky, at least. So that's sort of some degree sauce. Yeah, it's only Rose Spanner. Alright. Could still be scary, but... throw rocks at them. Easy solution. Rose Banner Gregor might lose to these Rose Banner guys, but that's fine if so. Yeah, Gregor lost. He takes a little bit of damage if he resists slash, at least, so he doesn't get staggered or anything. Alright. Looks good. You get up to max sanity, then you lose some sanity. This goes twice. Gregor would have gone twice if he won his slash since he was using a single point attack, but this going twice is fine. Good damage. Even if it isn't Tremor Burst on Awakening, and it's still fine. And we did get heads this time, so that's nice.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
제압 완료. 효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요. 힘 조절이.
Okay. This is only the first wave, so
상황인데도 어떻게 끝이
stick to weaker attacks. Ding. We do that to actually get the tremor off, the self tremor on Faust, so that she can at least get a 2-target mass attack off here. Yeah, that'll be decent. Like that. Yeah, okay. Throw in a couple mass attacks. You know the gist. You know the deal. We've got resources, so we should spend them. There's probably only going to be, like, what, like 2 fights after this, before the boss? I think that's a reasonable assessment. Alright, that's fine. You're okay. It's what the charge barrier's for, I guess. It does something for us. Reducing damage taken, preventing us from being staggered too easily. Is Nagarboon going twice because it's the high speed one, technically, thanks to it targeting the high speed enemy? Did this guy outspeed Dawn? If so, then Ishmael's Nagarboon might be using twice. Or it's just doing it weird, so now we're gonna see another Wishing Cairn like in a second. Oh. Okay, Otis is fine. That's good to see. Ugh. Okay, no, it is doing another Wishing Cairn. It just waited a second. It's because it was waiting for Otis's clashes to be over, because this one is hitting one of the Otis's clashes when the first one didn't. Something like that. And least violence will hit 2 enemies. That's, well, see. It is a lot of damage after all, and a lot of stagger tremor gaming. Nice. Like a domain here. Also more tremor bursting. I love the tremor burst sound effect. It's a very satisfying one. I can't believe they didn't they add it. They added it alongside Rose Spanner. Was that when they added it, or was it like a little later than that? I don't remember. I think it was around that time though, right? Or it might have been earlier. Am I getting it wrong? When did they add the tremor burst sound effect? Was it during Hell's Chicken? I don't remember. It wasn't in a launch, that's for sure. I can't tell you exactly when it was added, though. You gotta get 3 heads. That's alright, you got this. Nice. NDA is more damage. And now slash risky encounter. Although, if we're lucky, there's gonna be an event after this, so that we won't have to do any more fights. Just buggy buddies. Okay. That's decent. Ego a little bit. You don't have any slash egos. Nope. Okay, that's fine. They resist pierce, though, yeah. Oh, no, these ones don't. These other ones weak to blunt, though. You're not attacking that one, though. And you're not going to. Alright, that's fine. Just Nagarboon the one in the back, then. That works. The weird, janky targeting of, like, most of Ishmael's egos strikes again. From actually using the blunt ego on the blunt weak enemy. And I do know it won't target the back if we used, like, one of her other egos. But, like, Snaggerpoon and Ardor Blossom Star are both back targets. And so is Roseate Desire, yeah. I think the only one that isn't is, of course, her funny Blind Obsession, and if we had a Capote, but we do not have Capote equipped. Simply because I wanted more, utility, I guess? I don't know. I guess the thing about Capote is I guess Capote is less like sins on Ishmael. I like Ishmael having 4 different sin affinities on her egos, which is why I think I throw on Rosé Desire frequently. I used to always do Capote, but I don't know. Rosé Desire is not bad. I like to use it, but it's nice. It's nice having it as an option, right? I think that's the general idea of what I'm going for here. Okay. Rodion loses the favored clash. That's fine. I knew it was a possibility because it was only favored thanks to the Gloom Resonance we have going. Otherwise, it wouldn't have won the clash no matter what. But. Interesting indeed. You've got a lot of self-tremor right now, huh? Don't you? Don't know why. But we'll let you build up more. Why not? This wave is basically almost over. This way you can just spam mass attacks, especially next turn. Assuming we kill them all, which we really should, right? Right? Our damage is not great. That's okay. They almost all died here. Oh, you died to them. Yeah, that makes sense. Struggling. Ugh. That's unfortunate to see. I really would have liked to get that off. That's fine. We can get away with Unleashed Violence being a 3 target and not getting the skill 2 this turn. That'll still be good. Nice. A precise move. Okay, a little bit of Tremor. Yeah, go for another racket from the scores. Really Tremor this guy. Yeah. God, there's so much going on. The charge barrier, like, effect still throws me off so much. It looks so, like, strange in the game. Like, it's like just some random unity effect that it feels like they kind of just throw in there. I don't know, it might be me being unnecessarily picky. It doesn't look bad, don't get me wrong, but it just looks so strange. Very off-putting. Should be able to execute a lot of them here. But once again, they do have a lot of defense level, a lot of levels on us, so even our strong attacks on staggered enemies won't kill them immediately. We can make good progress towards killing them, and I think it's the thought of killing them that counts. Okay, yeah, no, we did kill all of them. That's good. Alright, are we gonna have to do another fight, or is that it? Moment of truth. Drumroll, please. Oh, we got a choice here. I'll take Thorny Path, sure. No more, excellent. Event. Grab this to get benefits from charge, sure. And we get Melted Eyeball here, and we also get Nebulizer. It's too late for that. I'm not gonna focus on the poison stuff. We're gonna sell some things. Things that really don't do much of anything for us. So that we can be ready to upgrade some things. Right? That does something. Oh yeah, Carmel doesn't do anything for us anymore. No more normal fights. Same for Tomorrow's Fortune. Perversion. That sort of thing. And we're not going to need that much cost, I don't think. They're going to make sure they can enhance everything I want to enhance. Because I want to get this to ++, more damage, staggered enemies, more tremor on enemies. More damage up for allies. More charge to start out with is interesting. I mean, I'll do it because, I mean, might as well. Right? Fair. And you're the only thing that isn't upgraded, and we can get you to plus at least. Alright. Well, could have done healing or something there, but we didn't need it. Lash and Sloth. Is that even playing Pearl? It might be. I still don't know too well what the Mirror Dungeon 3 hard final bosses resistances are. No, it's Skin Prophet. Okay. That works. Unfortunate that we have the coin, and coin's a little bit against what we try and do here, I think. But that's fine. We've got you. You're gonna be on candle duty. Pretty safely. You can get some of your lame attacks off. Doing a lot there. You don't even have, like, some sort of preferred targeting, do you? You're just doing that to be spiteful. Alright. That's okay. I'm not bothered at all by that. Not in the slightest. How much do we get from that corrosion? That's pretty good. We'll go through that. And then... we're doing a lot of stuff that just builds up tremor right now, in case you can't tell. And we'll throw this on. Holiday's gonna be the one that goes twice, that's fine. Multiple tremor bursts is nice. Yeah, you get that doesn't mean you get countered twice. That's fine. You can take him. Faust is the one who's gonna be taking the blunt of the actual normal attacks too. Hopefully she'll be fine with that. Oh, no counter there? Hmm? I guess you wanted to go for Gregor instead. Fair enough. Interesting how that worked. You would have thought the coin would trigger the counter, but it did not. Oh, interesting. That's fine. We'll be alright with those staggers and stuff. Commander of the coin is going to mean that we're going to put out a candle that we really did not want to put out next turn, and that's fine. We can live with that, I think. Just gotta go like full power next turn, and accept that the candles are going to go out, and then we'll just need to put them back on. We actually did not light that one. Really? Okay, that's not good. That's fine though, that's fine though. Because we've got you've got 60 tremor on yourself now, that's pretty good. You know that means. That's right, it's time. Unleash the tremor, I think. I do say. Oh. No, we'll corrode Wishing Cairn here. And if we do not target you, unfortunately, that's fine. Then we will not corrode it after all. Or something like that. Sure. We should have actually ecoed with Otis. I forgot. Our skill 1 isn't going to help us for the sake of spamming Tremor Bursts, is it now? Counter. Do it again. Is it? I couldn't tell if it... no, it didn't look like it... yeah, no, you're just hitting a random candle. Alright. Good coin. Good coin. This would be more fragile if you could physically have more fragile. You cannot. The Unleashed Violence should be good here. Do a little tremoring. You're close to being staggered, just forcibly by our sheer tremor numbers. And then Wishing Cairn is fine. Doesn't do a lot for us because we're not corroding it. It's a little bit more tremor potency, though. When the candles are all lit now, we take a bunch of one-sided attacks. You kill our teammates or something, I'm sure. Yeah, you're weak to that. You're very weak to that. You're also getting staggered a bit. That's fine. We've staggered you this turn, which means we can just go full speed towards your heart. And yeah, we're gonna hit the candles here. And, do we care? The answer may surprise you. We are going to try and kill you the best of our abilities, and we are going to fail. And that's alright. If people not going for Tremor Burst should probably Tremor Burst a little bit. I prefer that, honestly. And we'll throw in like the no, we don't want to use too many math picks. Okay, this will work. It's really not doing great. Take down the shields. We've got to live with our actions.
절대 피할 수 없을걸?
Because the issue is, now what?
그럼 이번
We can no longer stagger the enemy. At least you didn't get to use it again because you got counter, but you still did break the shield on those candles, so we're gonna have to relight them again. Yeah, there is another stagger threshold on the body though. That's good to know.
공격 능력 평가?
I think it was hidden, right? I think that stagger threshold was like at 0 beforehand. I think.
할 수 없다고 생각하는 직원이
How are you looking to being staggered? Pretty close.
나한테 말해줄래?
Alright, you know what that means. You know what that means. And we can clash now, okay. I think if you're, like, off... I think he's confused because of the stagger. I think the stagger has done a lot for us here. That's good stuff. And will Crota Wishing Cairn target you? It will. Okay, excellent.
한바탕 해볼까?
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna stagger Skin Profit again.
내가 찾은
And you're not gonna get the chance to do whatever it is you're trying to do here. And who knows, we might just kill you this turn. We've got a lot of strong attacks coming your way. Stuff like Daring Decision, and
좋아. 방금은
we're gonna stagger Poon this one random candle. We don't like you too much.
내가 찾은
Alright.
나만의 항해 방식.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Yeah, that's the stagger there.
그렇지.
And down Skin Profit goes.
나를 열심히 손본 보람이
It's
좋다.
that
좋아.
easy,
집중하지.
question mark. How awful. Yeah, being able to stagger enemies just like that,
경보에는
it really does a lot. Stacking so much fragility, doing so much damage. It makes sense. Dawn to the least, that also makes a lot of sense. We've many days to go before the 50th day. We sure do. Sure do. Gotta get my full reward, 750 Lunacy, 22.5 levels, 244 Starlight, 360 Manager Experience. All for the small price of 18 Enkephalite modules. And now we get to watch the number go up a little bit. Isn't that swell? It's just so charming. I love this time every week. And then I'm gonna get so many boxes and gonna make up for the 250 boxes I just spent on Don Quixote. We're definitely gonna be getting like the event next week, so I'm gonna need to get more boxes in time for that. And I think I'll be able to manage. I love the grind after all. And the grind loves me. 72 boxes, that's a start. And I get 9 boxes per Mirror Dungeon 3 runs, so I just need to do a decent bit of them. Like, that's insane to think about. You do like, what, 22 runs of Mirror Dungeon? It's a lot of runs, but you do that and you just get whatever you want, basically. Dawn's Wishing Cairn, what do I have to say on it? It's fine. It really is balanced like a launch ego, which is decent. It's not the worst thing, that's fine. Got bleed count, could be useful. Unfortunately, Dawn... If you're trying to use Dawn for bleed, I mean, I assume you're using Middle Dawn, then. It really isn't insane for bleed. She's got a decent bit of it, so having bleed count with Middle Dawn actually makes enough sense. You could also run bleed, like, N-Corp stuff. You do have some nails. You do count as a bleed unit, but... Don't know about that. The Tremor side of things is potential, but you need poison, you need to actually be low stand to get this triple Tremor burst off. I'm probably going to do another run based off this ego tomorrow, where I actually probably take the fusion gift. We'll have to see. But anyways, that will be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!